morning, folks. It's John Pettipas doing a tribute to Walmart. It's the 60th anniversary on the 2nd day of July 2022. The 60th anniversary of Walmart. Sam Walton's company that started, the first store was opening a beautiful community, the lovely community of Rogers, Arkansas, the great state of Arkansas. They take it in 1962, and it was just a piece on yesterday in the business news. The top 3 employers in the world are Walmart number 1, followed by Amazon, followed by Volkswagen. So Walmart is in the top 3, what it was we say in French, top 3 employers in the world. In fact, Walmart, I think, employs over 1 million people. They employ over 1 million people. And I think there's something like 150,000 people work at Walmart, or over 80, because people live older, and they're people greeters and give a damn, and they help people out. And they're tough to compete with as independent business, no question. But they've also been a great force for good. It was a hot day. A very hot day, founded by Sam Walton. And the later president of the company, they had David Glass, that happened to be later hired by Mr. Sam, as it's so affectionately referred to, Sam Walton himself. They had donkeys out there at the first store for donkey rides, and watermelons, and it was so hot, the watermelons popped. And that actually happened. I've experienced that at a fruit stand at Lower River in 1976. They said a little watermelon was on this tray that apples had come in, Granny Smitten and Red Delicious. And it was a hot Sunday, about 3-4, and the watermelon actually popped out in the sun. I was new in the business, shouldn't have had the watermelons in the sun, but had them around my display. The sun moved around in the building, and a watermelon popped. So anyway, the donkeys do what donkeys do, and people walk through it. There's a huge turnout. There are great deals at Eskimo pies and lots of bargains we had, as always, at Walmart. And they walked through the store, and David Glass, a later president of Walmart, said, "Boy, I can't see this company mounting to much." Well, he sure was wrong. It's now, as I say, one of the top 3 employers in the whole world. They take and he's big in hiring women. I read a book, after a couple of books from over the years. He started out with Ben Franklin stores. You say Stedman's up in Canada, or Five and Dimes. Ben Franklin stores in the South, and he got a few stores to go, and he'd always hire women. Great believer in hiring women. He'd hire a man. Men can do a good job too often, but the man would run off to the pool hall, or go get a haircut or something like that, but the lady would stay there and stock the shelves and serve the customers. And so, big believer in women managing the stores. In fact, I know a wonderful lady. Good morning, wonderful Wanda. Wonderful Wanda. I got to give a shout out this morning to my dear friend, Wonderful Wanda, down in the great state of Texas. Love you. They take you, what's the song? Waltz across Texas. Well, Wonderful Wanda came up here as to open up the jewelry department. She worked, I was back up here for a bit to digress. A lot of information to cover, so stick with me, folks. She was hired by, she worked as a company that was provided jewelry concessions in the early Walmart stores. And Mr. Sam Walton was in one day and said, "This lady got zip and driving her." And he takes and zip and drive, and he asked, "Would she come to work from at Walmart?" And they started doing more jewelry. And she was doing, when 1994, when Wilco Canada, and when Wilco sold their stores in Canada to Walmart, that was how Walmart in Canada, she was up as the jewelry, very beloved Wanda. They say Texas Wanda. You see, and Texas Wanda was the jewelry supervisor, and she believed in Walmart, and she bought stock in Walmart, and she's smart. People can say, and it's no doubt Walmart's tough to compete with, but a lot of people made a lot of money from Walmart. And of course, the law of large numbers, that the company gets bigger and bigger, but they take and they're a fantastic force. We talk about inflation. Well, Walmart's a fantastic force to fight inflation. I'm going to repeat that one. Walmart is a fantastic force to fight inflation. There's no ums, ahs, ifs, and buts about it. Okay? Low prices. There's people going. You can buy these Walmart supercenters, and they have these Sam's Clubs, and they got stuff in other countries in the world. But Walmart, there's people can buy everything from the gym shorts for the kids to your clothes for church on Sunday to take and groceries, everything you could possibly want to eat, and pots and pans to cook it in, and the utensils and the table to eat it on. They take and it's cradle to grave capitalism, and they're a wonderful family, Sam Walton and his family. They're an extraordinary Christian family. They're principled, very, very good people. And he knew how to stretch a dollar. That's how he can sell for cheap. Become an agent for the consumer, he said. Become an agent for your customer. And he'd send his buyers off to New York City. That was because they were in the South, up to New York City. And they'd say that 2 or 3 men would sleep in one bed, and one guy would sleep on the floor. And he'd tell them, look for a bargain. Go to the garment trade. Go to the importers, the wholesalers, and look for a bargain. Will pay for your trip. And God dearly loves Southerners. I'm going to make a wrap on this here point. Sam Walton was a Southerner, and I always say, next to my blessed beloved Cape Bretoners, on a per capita basis, there's more people in the deep South heaven, I sincerely believe, than any place in the world. They're just frugal, sincere, decent people. And it's no coincidence that Sam Walton, Walmart stores, he started in the South, in the southern state of Arkansas. We all know Bentonville, Arkansas is the headquarters of Walmart. But the very first store was in Rogers, Arkansas, and it's on the 2nd day of July. It'll be 456. It's the 60th anniversary of this remarkable company. And they take in Mr. Sam is now in heaven, but the company goes on, and it's the 4th of July coming up on Monday, and I'm going to wrap up here. I have my lovely 4th of July sleep pants, Old Glory, my 4th of July beautiful, my cousin in Boston sent me, 4th of July polo shirt, and Walmart is like America. Our best days are ahead. I'm going to close on that comment. Walmart is like America. Our best days are ahead. And with that, I wish you all the best. God bless. Happy Canada. Happy 4th of July weekend to everybody across the USA. And never forget, America and Walmart, despite that present administration, I have my President Trump hat on, because Sam Walton, I wasn't going to put a cap on doing this video, special video, but I said, Sam Walton, pretty well every time I've seen a picture of the gentleman, he has a cap on. So if it's good for Mr. Sam, it's good for John Pettipas. America's best days are ahead. All the best, God bless, and congratulations to the hundreds of thousands of associates, past and present and future, of Walmart. A great success story, and has helped a lot of people, employs a lot of people, and they're wonderful people. And good morning, wonderful Wanda. Thank you. Howdy. Bye for now.